Welcome to Perfect Guardian, and I'll tell you about yoga. If yoga can help prevent heart diseases, it's actually a chicken soup for the heart. Hinduism attaches as much importance to the mind and the soul as to body. Scriptures say humans can achieve all aims and reach righteous destination even through the medium of the body. Ancient texts like the Yoga Sutra of Pitanjali enunciates the meaning and enunciates the means of keeping the body in good shape, attaining sound health and increasing lifespan through the physical discipline of yoga. I'll tell about yoga and your heart. Heart diseases are common killers in most developed countries. Now, can yoga help heart attacks and keep heart disease at bay? Of course. Yoga can do it. If you think yoga is just a newfound ability to touch your toes, you are mistaken. The practice of yoga has substantial foundation in science and provides all-around benefits to human beings. Owing to its many positive efforts, direct and indirect, on the cardiovascular system, yoga can play a pivotal role in heart care. Yoga is defined by Patanjali as restraining extrovert activities of the mind so the self emerges in its own form. It drives a person to self-realization, to awaken talent powers of the body through various asanas, and the mind through meditation and pranayama. All this results in relaxations of the body and the mind. Yoga treats a person not merely as a mass of flesh and blood, but as a being with a soul. Doctors have come to recognize that this kind of treatment can give patients greater solace and better recovery. As soon as a person takes to yoga, his or her life pattern, personality and diet changes. He or she tends to become a Puritan and tries to keep away from smoking, drinking and consuming non-vegetarian food. A specialist in heart disease, Dr. S. Thanikchalam, feels that yoga is a combination of psychoanalysis, psychotherapy and psychiatry, and that it directly affects the hypothalamus, area of the brain controlling endocrine activity, in preventing cardiac attacks. This helps generate positive spontaneous energy which helps the person correct himself and think clearly. Yoga is at the core of alternative systems that are widely employed to prevent and treat various diseases of heart. The physical activity in yoga enhances cardiac efficiency perceptibly soon after a person starts practicing yoga. In fact, yoga is as effective in increasing muscle efficiency as any dynamic exercise like running or swimming. Yoga has an important role in both the primary prevention of cardiovascular diseases as well as recurrence of heart attacks, hypertension and coronary heart diseases, as opposed to a therapeutic intervention such as angioplasty or bypass surgery which cannot stop the disease from cropping up again. Medical practitioners agree. Yoga can definitely help in hindering the progress of heart diseases. Asanas or yogic postures have a positive catalytic effect that helps control not only heart disease but many others such as diabetes, obesity and psychiatric illness. Traditional Vedic wisdom encapsulated in yoga can be effectively applied in the control and prevention of cardiovascular disease. The four vital aspects of yogic training are achar, the character and conduct, vichar, perception, Vyavhar, the behavior, and ahar, the diet, form the cornerstones of good health. There are quite few comprehensive programs for heart patients and certification courses for yoga teachers who would like to share yoga with people living with heart disease, cancer and other debilitating disease. Such training programs generally focus on the theory and practice of asana, pranayama, deep relaxations, imagery and meditation as applied for cardiac and general health. These didactic and experimental courses are also useful for people with family histories and risk factors. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel Perfect Guardian and give your comments.